So I really think that people should just take their time and don't pressure themselves to find the right fit immediately.
Actually-
It's not a husband.
Huh?
Your job is not your husband.
I think I saw this TikTok that went viral about this guy who got retrenched. He became a Grab driver for a while to get some income. At the back of the car, right, he put his resume and the QR code to his LinkedIn.
Cute.
And
He got
I think
leads,
one or two, and then he really got leads from that, I think. So it shows like how innovative people can be just to find a job. My current work arrangements is such that I don't have work from home. But I think because I'm the personality,
They need you there for morale.
so honestly, I'm damn happy at work also.
Hi everyone and welcome back to another episode of the Hot Pot where we hop into different transitions in life. I'm Q.
I'm Joey.
And I'm Fauzi.
What's going on?
What happened?
Basically, the TLDR is that I am standing in for Nick because he is currently away on a business trip.
Just to clarify, Nick is not fired.
He's not fired yet. So we've all seen Reddit threads and TikToks about how tough the job market is right now. And beyond the noise, there's actually a deeper story unfolding. Today's grads aren't just struggling to get hired, they're taking more time to find something that truly fits. And today's topic is all about that shift, how job hunting has changed, and what it really means to find the right job in today's world.
And today to help us with our topic, we have two special guests, Poom and Yoshi.
Yay!
Welcome. Introduce yourselves.
Okay, I'll go first.
You go first.
Hi, I'm Yoshi. I graduated from SMU last year, Information Systems degree, and I'm currently working as a product manager at a tech startup, and I'm also doing stuff on the side like content creation. Yeah.
Okay, I'm Poom. I'm 23. I just graduated from NUS Life Science degree, and I'm currently working as a science educator, doing science
Wow.
Okay,
communication.
very different.
Yes.
Do you think we look young enough to pass off as fresh grads?
Actually, every time I tell people that I'm 36, people get genuinely shocked. My life has been well documented on the internet. I've been around for like almost 10 plus years.
It's been
but
30 years, guys.
I'm
I'm joking,
in my
it's just a joke.
mid-50s.
Okay, to start things off, can you guys share with us what's the general vibe among your friends when it comes to the job search process recently?
For most of my friends, everyone just kind of thinks it's quite tough out there. Most of my friends and I, right, we may get a job only after we graduate, or just when we graduated, or like months after we graduate, which is quite stressful because you see a lot of people already finding jobs here and there, and then you're still like waiting for that reply from all the different job offers that you're trying to get. Yeah.
Similar, but then I think also like with finding a job earlier, right, even before you graduate, I think it's also very hard because you're also trying to like focus on your final year. And then also with finding a job earlier, it's like you don't really know if you want to like settle on it yet. So like the job hunt doesn't really stop until like you're happy with what you get.
No, funnily enough, right, their story is very relatable because even when I graduated from university some 10 plus years ago, it took me a while for me to find a job. And in fact, I decided to take up an internship first before landing a full-time job. And I think that was my way to cope with the fact that I couldn't really find something I wanted to do. So I used that internship as a stepping stone to kind of figure out exactly what I really liked. And thankfully, it landed me in a job that I really enjoyed, and I stuck with it for about 9 years in my career.
Wow.
Yeah.
So from internship, you converted to
I did.
full-time. Right.
I mean, that's where I met Q first.
Shout out to our old job.
Exactly.
They go way back.
Way back, 30 years.
30 years.
I'm actually 45.
Yeah, but it's super relatable, and I think for now, what's interesting is that the youth today, they actually are faced with a different challenge, and that is social media, right? They are faced with, having to compare with what they see online. So for you guys, do you feel like it is even harder to find and land a job that you really want to do?
As we all know, right, social media is like sort of like an echo chamber for like experiences to just pass around or like thoughts to pass around. Without social media in itself, finding a job is really quite difficult, right? It's like you're really stressed on like landing something and things like that. But then with social media, and especially when you see people already getting their job and bragging about it online, then it makes you feel like even more behind.
Or like, those videos on TikTok, right? Like,
Buffet lunch.
like,
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my god.
and I'm like, oh, when I see the buffet lunch, I'm just like, I also want to like live that life, you know. The other social media that is like honestly terrifying, LinkedIn.
Oh my
Yes,
gosh.
agree,
Oh my god,
agree.
Nick is not here to yap about LinkedIn.
Oh my god, I love LinkedIn for their games.
Oh, yeah. I play the
I
games
am
too.
the number one fan of LinkedIn games.
As in the
Yes.
game you play to talk to the other people
No.
or like games?
No, it's literally like mini Sudoku.
Yeah, it's
Sudoku
just
games.
The Sun and Moon one is my favorite.
Love.
No, wait, but back to LinkedIn, like how stressful and
Because I feel like LinkedIn is just a dump for people to talk about where they are in life. I just gotten a job in this place, or I just got an intern in this place. So when you see that barrage of just people getting jobs and getting internships at big companies, you'll also compare. It's like it's normal to compare, and then you'll feel a bit.
I love the ones where it's like, this morning my daughter had a fall, and as I put the plaster on, and that's why B2B sales.
Yeah, real.
It's very interesting because I feel like the use of LinkedIn has evolved and it's becoming even more, I would say, challenging if you are looking at like the feeds and you're seeing all these different people having very different experiences and relating it to their job situation. It gets very tiring. It is inherently like something that you just feel like, why am I not doing as well as these people?
For me, right, I managed to get 2 job offers. One of the job offers was a software engineer job at a local bank. Then the other one was my current role as a product manager at a tech startup. The software engineer one at the local bank, right, they actually didn't allow me to do content creation if I joined. It was really tough because I honestly think I'm quite brand safe.
you
So-
are lah.
yeah.
You are very
Yeah,
brave.
so I was just like, luckily enough, got another job offer, which I wanted more anyway. Yeah, but if not, I think I would have still rejected it because I think it's
You
important
need,
to me
you need
lah.
your freedom.
Yeah, it's like, come on, I want to talk about my life, day in the life as a
What about the unemployed people? They also do day in the life.
Yes,
right?
yes, yes.
So like, don't you think that you are also bonding with those people online? Like, do you think that that actually helps seeing someone else in the same situation?
I think I saw this TikTok that went viral about this guy who got retrenched. He became a Grab driver for a while to get some income. Then I think at the back of the car, right, he put his resume and the QR code to his LinkedIn.
Cute.
It's like a conversation starter. Then he'll get them to scan his LinkedIn QR code so that. And
He got
I think
leads,
one or two. Yeah, and then he really got leads from that, I think. So it shows like how innovative people can be just to find a job also.
That's so smart, and it makes you stand out.
When we look at social media, we're always comparing up, right? So kind of having someone who is going through the same experience is kind of like seeking a little bit of solace in the fact that you are not alone. I think when I was looking for a job, it felt solitary. But now that you know other people are also facing the same thing as you, it doesn't feel terrible. Yeah.
But then actually it also depends on your algorithm, right?
Oh.
And what you're watching.
Actually, true. And I feel like when it comes to social media, algorithms can be very scary. Sometimes they really push out content that you unknowingly consume, and then they push out more. And especially when it comes to the job search, can be a bit demoralizing.
Okay, so we have some Reddit stories that could be relatable, and I'm going to read them out, okay? Our story number 1. The interview was frankly unconventional as hell. They only asked me one question about my skill. Do you have experiences with KYC or bookkeeping? No? That's fine, we'll teach you. The rest of the interview was purely on my character, such as, do you enjoy drinking? What's your fondest memory of Japan? And what sports do you play? It seems like they were hiring based on character vibes rather than skill set. I got accepted, so I can't complain.
The last line, though, really.
Oh my god, they're all about the vibe.
Do you
Yeah.
enjoy drinking, right? And what's your fondest memory of Japan is a very clear indicator that after every work night, right, they go izakaya already.
Oh, wow.
That's like working a dream job.
Wow, that's so fun eh. Day in the life
Company
of.
bonding at USJ.
And when I hear this kind of stories, right, I always feel like, oh, they're looking for personality hires
Yeah.
kind of thing. I think it's important to have personality hires in an office. And I feel like I may be 50% personality hire, like honestly speaking.
The duality of your
Duality.
shade.
Yes.
Exactly.
You can be best of both worlds.
You
You're
can do
Hannah
both.
Montana.
When I have my interviews, they ask more of like what you do on the side. I mean, it's a bit weird when they ask because it's like these are like your interviewers,
Right.
And then I'm
Yeah.
like, why do you care what I'm doing outside of work, right? But I think they are trying to like sense out like how you are as a person more than like just your technical skills.
I think because like also in my time working in a corporate job, it led to a point where I had to be the hirer. And whenever I look for someone, other than the skill set, which is the absolute, basic, you're definitely looking for job fit and culture fit. Because sometimes you realize that, you might be the best in terms of your skill set, but you might not be able to cope with the culture of the company. And that might actually lead you to not being able to perform. Because maybe the culture of the company is more young, more youthful, more like, casual. And some people don't thrive in that kind of situations. So it is important in a sense, but I think not so specific. Like the do you enjoy drinking is a bit last warning. Can we not? I mean,
No, maybe they don't want drinkers.
Oh.
So they phrase
They
it
don't
that
want
way.
party
Wow,
people.
interesting.
Right?
Because sometimes you answer based on what you think they want to hear.
Wow.
Reverse psychology.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
We'll use it next time I need to hire someone.
Wait, Fauzi, as my previous hiring manager, right? When I was an intern, why did you choose to convert me?
Oh my god. Hey, I can tell you why. Q to me, right, even when I left, right, I knew that I wanted Q to be the person to take over my role. She was young, very dynamic. She was able to take on responsibility very quickly and at a young age. So I had a lot of trust in her.
Thank you.
I saw, you know what, I saw a little bit of me in you.
No, we're still very similar.
Actually, I realized
the other
that's
day,
true.
right? Because I asked him, can you join us for this episode? I immediately sent him the contract. And then he was like, whoa, so efficient.
I say, cute.
I say, I just wanted compliments today. Yeah.
Okay, you know what,
Suddenly my
yes.
day is great.
Yeah, because obviously Nick doesn't do that for you.
Yeah, Nick hurts me more than anything.
Okay, Reddit story number 2. I know a lot of local grads who have been searching for jobs for more than a year, sent many applications and gone for a number of interviews. It's a tough market now. Get your chin up, keep trying. Some jobs may not fit what you want, but you may want to take it up while looking for better opportunities to keep you occupied.
I think there's a lot of pressure, especially like within my friends or even like people within my batch to like, your first job should be like the one that you want to stay in forever, right? But then I think because of that, it causes us to also settle very quickly. You should see if it's actually something that you want to do instead of just like taking it up for the sake of it, because you don't want to just dread going to work every day just for the sake of it. I mean, there are other alternatives around that you can gain other skills from that might not be exactly very related to your field, but it could be transferable skills as well.
Yeah, and I think now employers, right, they expect fresh grads to apply knowledge immediately, then, work cross functions, and also pair like strong soft skills with like technical depth also, which makes internships and industry partnerships more important.
And absolutely that, even experiences, maybe if you don't end up liking that job, I feel like what's underrated is that people don't really think about different skills that you've learned or experiences actually add up to your resume and add up to what you can offer for your next job, for your next company. But of course, there are also external factors involved here. I mean, there's things like economic uncertainties, which, is always there. There's concerns about AI taking over entry-level jobs, adding to the fresh graduates' anxieties. I think it's normal that people are facing that kind of pressure. Yeah.
Wait, but why do you think public perception is so different then?
Ooh, good question.
Social media really, that drives the focus on what people perceive the job market is.
For all you know, they might just be settling, or like they might not be very happy with what they've gotten also. Yeah, so I think it's just based off like what you see and like the algorithm thing, right? Like what it pushes out to you. And then based off of that, it makes you feel like there's not many jobs out there. But like I said earlier, actually in reality, I do feel that there are a lot of jobs. It's just whether or not you are willing to try something out of your comfort zone.
I think back then, I think the perception was once you get to uni, you confirm will get like a good job. Like you're set for life kind of thing. Now most people have access to uni also. That means competition is like way tougher now. So even if you enter uni, it doesn't guarantee that you get the ideal job or the expected job that you wanted in the first place also. So I guess that's why people also feel a bit sad or stressed out, because even if they get job offers, it's not the job offer that they wanted.
Yeah, I think it's super valid because we hear a lot from the older generation. They don't understand how social media can cost so much, right? But in the olden times, the only way you find out if other people have a job is when you meet someone or you talk to them or your mother goes to the market and they come back. Hey, the neighbor's son got this. But now we have like access to information on people's jobs, like how much of a raise they're getting across the world globally within seconds. And like we're getting updated on how people are doing. So it is not even a matter of you being insecure or looking to compare. You have no choice but to absorb information about so many different people.
Hey, real last time, right, every time I look at when they publish the median salaries, right, I always feel damn sad because I feel like I'm always earning below the median salary. Then I feel like, wow, pressure, why am I not doing as well? But you must realize also different industry different. You all need to relax a bit. Question pod. What's the weirdest or funniest job interview experience you've had?
Oh my god, the perfect person because you got both sides.
When I got my job, my direct supervisor actually told me that he hated me and he wouldn't have hired me. But I made a good impression on the other two interviewers. So I did get the job. Out of the panel of interviewers, right, the person I was most intimidated by was actually just an intern lah. Real. My boss, my direct supervisor to be wasn't intimidated. It was an intern that was intimidated by. Crazy story.
That's really wild.
Aura cannot be faked.
Correct.
Which side hustle or random gig have you done that you're secretly proud of or embarrassed by? I have never mentioned this before.
What?
Last time I took a little diploma in makeup artistry.
Yes,
Remember?
I know this.
Yeah, when I was really young, like when I was 20 or like 19. And then I actually did a few gigs before. I did for NTU pageant.
Wow.
Yeah.
You did Hillary's makeup for the
yes.
Korea episode in the hospital.
I did the like bloody
zombie makeup.
Yeah.
If you could instantly master one skill for your dream job, what would it be? Split throat singing. So you can sing two tones at once. Either that, so there's this singer called Lala Hathaway, she can harmonize with herself.
Okay.
Or the breathing technique that the string players use where you don't have to take a breath but you're still breathing.
If you had to describe your career journey so far in a single emoji, which one would it be and why? I would say the emoji with the sunglasses.
Oh, you're so cool.
I love that.
Forget everything you know about the people on the couch. Match an industry job to each person here that you would like to see do.
So fun, this question.
But you cannot
see
say.
them do it.
That's great.
Yeah.
I always do this to my colleagues.
Oh my god.
Actually, Q gives me luxury industry vibes.
Wow.
Like, can you see like she works in Chanel or Louis Vuitton vibes? Like, I can see that. Maybe it's the outfit today.
Oh yeah, usually I'm not in full white.
LVMH.
Yeah.
Lovely, incorporate, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Poom gives. No, this is a compliment, right? Like Mandai Wildlife Reserve.
Yes,
I was gonna say Zookeeper.
Right?
Yes.
Like Zookeeper.
Mandai.
I will do that.
What, with that polo tucked in the khakis with
Yeah.
the
With the
like,
green
pouch.
No,
polo.
then you're like,
Do that.
okay, I'm heading over right now.
Exhibit A.
Yeah.
And now the social media team, they're like damn Gen Z
They're
also.
popping off.
I love it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Okay,
god.
you know what?
Yes.
I'll
Yeah.
take that.
Aligned.
Yeah.
Joey.
Joey gives honestly you give chef vibes.
Oh,
Like izakaya.
Easy the scarf.
It's
right
not
now.
because Shikanazu. Shikanazu. Okay.
No, I mean I saw Joey's mukbangs also,
Okay.
so it's like it just
Yes.
makes sense. Fauzi gives entrepreneur vibes.
wow.
Yeah,
Do
like I
what?
can see it.
Say.
Like furniture.
You know what? I'm very handy. I can build a furniture for you.
Build a furniture is crazy.
Like I can see you sell carpets, like in a good way. No, like in a good way.
You know
like
what
carpet
I
like this,
love?
like carpet like
Persian
this.
carpet.
Oh, absolutely.
Teak furniture.
Oh my god.
Basically Bali. Actually, you know what? Yoshi looks like he would be the owner of like 20 outlets of a super booming mala place.
I love mala.
If you tell me he owned Hot Hideout, I believe.
Hot hideout. If you're watching this,
Okay, I just realized that we don't know their full story. How did your fresh grad journey look like?
I started searching very early. That's because like I didn't really have the chance to do an internship during the 4 years of my uni. Like I didn't want to get out of uni and have no job experience to like look back on, right? Or like to refer back to. So I was searching for an internship for my last semester. And then while doing that, I was like, okay, might as well just start looking for a job because I'm already applying. Why not just apply for a job also? Yeah, so I applied and then there was 2 interviews. And then, I got it. So yay! But like what I'm doing now isn't really super related to what I studied. So there was a lot of stress on that because I had like even family or like relatives telling me that like, hey, this is not related to like what you studied. What? So do you really want to do this? How come you're not doing something that's related? So I think was quite hard on me also.
How do you come to terms with the fact that you're not doing something that you studied?
Coming to terms with it was after I started the work. And especially because for me, it's like, I did ecology, right? So the field is very, very niche. More often than not, you have to branch out for all these smaller fields. Yeah.
Is it vastly different from what you studied, or are there any like little cross points?
I think there are a few cross points here and there, but it's, for the most part, quite different. Yeah.
Very interesting, right? That people around you would be like, but this is not what you studied, so you shouldn't take the job.
That's
but then she has a
crazy.
job. In a
Yeah.
market that's so tough, you have a job.
Wait, that's crazy. This story is, again, like super relatable for me because I graduated with a degree in theatre. I didn't end up pursuing that. What you don't realize is that your education actually gives you so many soft skills to help you actually apply yourself to many different types of jobs. And I think a lot more people need to believe that.
Yep.
You are not pigeonholed by your education background.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's why also in uni you end up doing a lot of like subjects
Yes,
that
yes.
are not really related.
Correct.
But you can spread out. Like I went to art school. My focus was music. But my first job right after uni was as an art teacher, not music at all. A lot of my friends were like, "Huh, you're not going into music teaching?"
Right.
I'm like, "Nope, I'm going to art teaching
Hey.
instead."
We're all the same. I was in hotel management.
Correct.
I was ready to, continue in tourism.
Wow.
But here I am in media.
Look at that.
An alternate universe, you would be greeting me at the hotel.
Hi, welcome, welcome. Room for Mr. Fauzi. Okay, I'll send the bottles out right now.
Wow, thank you. Wow.
Okay, Yoshi,
Yoshi?
how about you?
So when I entered uni, I did 3 internships. So the first one was, I think, research, urban planning-ish related stuff.
Wow.
Because that's what I wanted to do at first.
Oh.
Then I did that internship and I was like, okay, move on. Yeah. Then the next 2 internships, I did product internships. Then I think after the first one, I realized, okay, this is something that I probably want to pursue after graduation. I think my job search process was quite tough. And actually now, honestly, a lot of interviews, right? There are so many rounds.
Yeah.
So many rounds.
Quite scary.
Like the worst one I did was one of the big tech firms.
Got buffet?
Got buffet.
Okay.
Oh, that
One of the big tech firms.
Actually, a lot got buffet lah.
One of the big tech firms with a buffet. I made it to the last round. Imagine doing like 5 rounds worth of interview, and then at the end they're like, sorry, we moved on with another candidate
Oh,
instead.
damn.
So I think that was one of the toughest experiences. And it was a job I really wanted also. But luckily my current job came in, and I'm happy in my current workplace. Yeah.
Okay, so it's time for me to hit you with some more positive fun facts. So in fact, right, 9,300 graduates from the 2025 cohort were employed in June 2025, an increase of 700 from the 2024 cohort in the same period last year.
Wow.
So it's 8,600 in 2024. But of course, at the same time, there was an increase of 1,700 graduates looking for work in June 2025 compared to June 2024. So despite hearing things online about people taking a little bit longer to find their jobs, there is data that still shows strong overall employment. Yeah. So Tupum and Yoshi, I want to find out, how prepared did you actually feel stepping into the job market? And also, how important is it to prepare for the job application process?
I felt not very prepared.
Ooh.
Yeah, because I only did 1 internship before I went into the job market. There was a part of me that was a bit worried. But I think looking on the other side of it, I was also a bit glad that at least I had 1 internship to fall back on. So at least I had some experience being out in the working world before I moved to a full-time job.
I felt prepared going into the job market. But what you do as an intern is so different from what you do full-time. Like, I think because when you're an intern, right, the responsibilities you gave are more, hand-picked to make sure that you don't destroy the company. But when you enter full-time job, right, it's like times 100, like the roles and responsibilities. So you just have to adapt and learn on the job.
Were there any opportunities in school that helped you in the job market?
SMU, luckily, they do a lot of projects, and these projects look good on resume. Yeah, 'cause so that means even though I'm applying for product manager roles, I also applied for software engineer roles, and I think those really help, especially when I tried to get my first few internships.
Transferable skills.
Transferable skills, yeah.
For NUS, we have this like job portal kind of thing, which you can use for internships or full-time jobs if you're still in the school. So it's like quite similar to LinkedIn, whereby like your resume is already there. So when you apply, right, sometimes it's like the easy apply thing where they auto send the resume. Yeah, I think that really helps because it's one thing to apply on your own, right? But then when you go through like a uni or like a big uni at that, it's easier for companies to also pick that up. And they also reply faster when it comes from a school or institution instead of just like your email.
Okay, are y'all ready for this question?
Yes.
Does
Oh, no.
money matter when it comes to an internship?
Internship,
Internship,
yeah,
ah.
not first job.
Hey, job important, but internship is where it gets a bit tricky because let's say it does not really add much value to your resume, but a lot of value to your bank account. Versus an internship that adds little to no value to your bank account. In fact, maybe you need to fork out something, cover your own transport, but it is very valuable in your resume.
Wow, this is so hard.
Which one would you pick?
How old am I? I'm a fresh grad.
Okay, fresh grad.
I take
But fresh grad can be different age.
No, but okay, I
Okay.
take because there's experience and then there's money. Two benefits. What?
Okay.
And then I'll do an internship for 6 months. Then leave.
I think I would choose the one with experience and no money.
Okay.
Okay, you're a better person than I.
No. We have different priorities in life. If I want to find a job in the future and I need internships to kind of supplement my resume, so I would choose the no money one to get more money in the future.
But aside from money, what are other considerations when you're looking for a new job? Culture, flexibility.
Culture, yes, because I don't want to like go to work and then nobody there likes me and then I'm just like, "Wah." But then I think on top of culture, I would say work-life balance. I like to do a lot of other things on the side. So it's like if I don't have the time to do the other things that I want to do, then I'll probably like not want to go to work.
I would choose job growth and career progression first. I think for me, the time taken to get to your dream role matters a lot to me. So for example, I knew I always want to do product. So if I had taken the software engineer job, I would probably take 5 years before I could maybe convert to a product role. I think for me, it's just not worth the time and effort compared to finding a job similar to that already.
Okay, I think it's very interesting that you mentioned that because job prospects or like career progression is something that is like lower on the list or like the lowest. I'm not someone that looks too far into the future. Like my future is tomorrow.
Wait, that's kind of deep. My future is tomorrow.
To think of like what I want to do in like so many years down the line just makes me even more stressed than I already am.
Poom, I respect your decision.
Whoa.
What's going on?
I feel like, I mean, you know what? You do you, man.
Yes.
Like, yeah, we all have different priorities. Flexibility is actually my lowest on the list. Yeah. No,
They're
but honestly,
different.
this is because my current work arrangements is such that I don't have work from home. But I think because I'm the personality.
They need you there for morale.
So honestly, I'm damn happy at work also. Like I'm like chill and I just buy bubble tea and yeah.
I really love work from home.
Wow.
It saves so much time. I live in Pioneer, guys. Everywhere I go, it takes 1 hour. I think at my age, salary is important.
Yeah, actually, it's a generational thing. It changes. When I was younger, I thought like actually don't need work-life balance. No need this kind of things. Like right now, I feel like if I don't have work-life balance, when am I gonna find time to play pickleball?
Yeah, man.
When?
I think the older you get, the more comfortable you are doing a job. You feel okay
Yeah.
in doing as long as it guarantees you the stability you need for your life.
What would you guys tell a fresh grad who feels like they're failing just because they haven't landed their first job yet?
Even if you still haven't found a job after graduation, right? There's a lot of things that you can do to buff up your resume. I know a lot of my friends who did their own side hustle or started their own like content creation journey because it was something that they were passionate about and interested in. I think we've all mentioned in this podcast, right, that a lot of these soft skills can be translated into the job that you apply for in the future. Especially when you go for a job interview, the HR or the hiring managers will ask, what have you been using the time for, while you were unemployed? And I think it shows your character and I think they'll appreciate it more lah. And I know, for example, my girlfriend, after graduation, right, she couldn't land a job yet, so she decided to do internship, and that helped her land her full-time job later on. Yeah.
It's also important to take internships that will be meaningful for you in the future. Quality more than quantity, because employers are now looking more on your soft skills and how adaptable you are.
We move so quickly, especially in Singapore, that we feel like you need to have it all together and figure it out the moment you graduate. And it could be just a week apart. You've graduated now you're a fresh grad. You're supposed to know everything. And if you don't, it also doesn't mean that your entire uni was spent like wasted.
All right, let me hit you guys with another fun fact. You can actually rely on your school's job matching services or coaching. And in fact, Workforce Singapore also has career coaching services. So y'all can actually use Workforce Singapore's My Careers Future portal to look for job opportunities, and you can utilize their Career Finder feature to explore potential careers and upskilling options. I think a lot of people are not familiar with it, or they maybe don't have people who have used it before.
Yeah.
So you're hearing it here first. If you are still looking for a job, go and try them out.
Actually, on that, do you think that it is okay to treat your 20s as a time to explore, or do you feel pressure to figure it out quickly?
I have friends who are in their late 20s, mid to late 20s, and they're so stressed out about making sure that their job is the right job, or leaving their job is the end of the world. But you have so many more years ahead of you. In fact, like we always say that actually in your 20s, right, you're just an infant. You just graduated. How are you supposed to know what exactly you want? The culture of different companies. You're supposed to explore, experiment with different kind of job scope to know what eventually fits you. Yeah, so I really think that people should just take their time and don't pressure themselves to find the right fit immediately.
Actually-
it's not a husband.
Huh?
Your
that's
job
one way to look
is
at
not
it.
your husband.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
You're dating and then you find your husband.
Right.
Oh, that's good.
Right,
That's
right.
good.
That's so good.
Actually, one of the best things I did in my 20s when I was in my job, within the company itself, I explored different roles. And I felt like that was the key thing that helped me grow so much as an adult. It made me realize that I didn't have to stick to a particular path. If I didn't do that, right, I think I would not have been able to do what I am doing today.
Yeah, so sometimes you really need to go and experience it before you really know what you like and don't like. So I got into what I thought was my dream job. It was a full-time position, and I'm like, hey, finally, stability. And then I was crying every day before work because I just didn't like the environment I was working in.
Right.
And I would never have thought this would happen. So I think sometimes, you just learn from the experience. Now I know that that specific place wasn't for me. But it's not to say that the entire industry is not for me also.
Right.
Yeah.
I think after all the talking today, it seems like fresh grads are more intentional today. And I love that they are prioritizing themselves. They're also making sure that their 20s are a time for them to explore, but they also know what they're actually looking out for. Thanks so much for watching this episode of The Hot Pot. You can listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and Me Listen.
And subscribe to us if you haven't already.
And thank you very much to Poom and Yoshi for joining us today.
Thank you for having us.
And thank you to Fauzi as well
Shout
for joining us.
And see y'all in the next episode.
We won't see you. Will we?
Maybe.
Maybe, who knows? Bye!
Bye. All right, here is Reddit story number 2. I know of a lot of local grads who has been... Wow, should I correct the English? It's a tough market now. Get you chin up, keep trying.
Get your chin up. Get your chin up.
Wow.
Typos.
Damn.